Hey, this is Tami Roman from Basketball Wives, and you are watching BOSSIP.com. I'll address the relationship first. Royce and I had a disagreement last season, season 4, over how things were handled between myself and the other young lady. And we've since had a chance to talk about that, and just openly acknowledge that we should have just agreed to disagree. Like, we didn't have to end our friendship, that's not really being grown about it. People are going to disagree with you all the time. And I think we kind of let the show, social media, and people, start adding fuel to the fire, and then we eventually stop talking. But I genuinely care about Royce. I think, I've always cared about her from the moment I first came on the show. So I was happy to see that we reconciled and, were able to start talking again. With Jen, I never had a problem with Jen. I know the show makes it look like, that I was taking sides or whatever the case may be, but Jen and we text. I've texted her, she's texted me. There really is no problem. What was the second part? It could potentially be a sinking ship. I think it may have run its course. I don't necessarily know that there are many more stories that we can tell. I know for me in particular, I just try to give my real life and open up every aspect of my life. And if I don't feel that that's being portrayed the way that I needed to be portrayed at this point in my life, then, there's steps that everybody has to take for the for the good of mankind. No, I've been using the show as a mirror, and I think that with anybody, I'm no different than anybody else in society. And I look at myself and I see certain things that I don't like, and I am taking steps to change them. I'm dealing with a lot of things with regard to my mom's illness and things from my past, and I've since been going to therapy. I have a spiritual mentor and a spiritual counselor now. So I am working on it, but nothing happens overnight. I think that I'm 43, and a lot of things are just inbred in me. They're just who I am as a person. And to change those things, it's not going to be an overnight transition, but I'm diligently putting in the work. I don't think that I'm sensitive to my bad rep, my bad rep. I think that the things that I did on the show, I did those things. I think that people may not have necessarily been given the full story, and so that's all they're seeing of me is my reaction or how I chose to handle something, good or bad, but did I contribute to it? Potentially, because at certain points and moments in my life, I'm going to react. If somebody comes for me, I'm going to react. If you disrespect me, you talk to me like I'm 2 and not 43, we're going to have a problem with each other. And sometimes I did not react as a grown woman should have. So I may have contributed to it, but I don't necessarily think that I'm sensitive about it, because it's who I am.